Hi guys, welcome to Fragments of a Simple Life, where every video I make is super simple. Today I'm going to be coloring from a coloring book that actually belongs to my 2-year-old son. I already have a page picked out here. I'm going to be drawing, or I should say coloring, this lizard picture here. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a gecko and a chameleon, but I'm not really sure. I also have some relatively new jumbo crayons. So, there's only 8 different colors, but I thought, why not borrow everything from my son for this video? The main purpose of the video is actually not to color. I have a list of questions on my phone from a website called conversationstartersworld.com. I have no affiliation. I just thought that they created a really interesting list of questions to help you get to know someone, and I thought I would answer those while coloring. So I'm going to be coloring and scrolling through at the same time, trying to just answer some questions that I feel comfortable answering, that'll help you guys get to know me a little bit better. So let me get started by getting out all the crayons, so that way I don't have to fiddle with it later. It wants to roll away from me. So we have purple, orange, black, unintentional Halloween colors. We have red, green, blue, yellow and brown, and that's it. Like I said, they're all relatively new. He hasn't played with them much. He'd rather play with his sister's crayons, probably because they're his sisters, and that's makes them cool. Don't expect me to actually color this in any way that makes sense to nature, because that's just not how I roll. Okay, let me scroll through on my phone right next to me. Bear with me. Let's find a question. What is your favorite piece of clothing that you own or have ever owned, and why? That's a pretty good question. I have a jean jacket. It's like a medium shade of denim. Not too dark, not too like whitewashed or whatever it's called. It goes with everything, and it's kind of like cropped in the back, and kind of like longer in the front on purpose, which I really love. It gives it more like style and flair, and like whatever shirt I'm wearing, in the back you can see even more of the shirt, because the jacket, the cut of the jacket intentionally doesn't cover the whole back, which I really love. So I would have to say definitely my jean jacket. Next question. What hobby would you get into if time and money were not an issue? Hands down, photography. I'm fascinated by people who have the ability to take a good picture. I don't care what anybody says, photography is art. And I really admire it and appreciate it. There's just so many beautiful pictures out there in the world, and I would love to take classes and make it my hobby and buy all the amazing equipment and have the best of the best. I think that would be really cool. So That's my answer. What job would you be terrible at? Well, hopefully not parenting, because I am currently a stay-at-home mom. But I would have to say anything. I'd probably be bad at anything that involves being in charge of like a lot of people, like CEOs of like major corporations. I feel like that's such a stressful job. I don't think I could be like, the president of the United States or anything. I just feel like that job comes with so much anxious energy, so much stress. You have to age, like when you're the CEO of a company, you have to age so much faster than like the average person, I would think. And I would just not want that for my life. So far, I'm 35 years old with pretty much no gray hair, and I would like to keep it that way. So anything that involves being in charge, I would be really bad at it. Let's see. What would be the most amazing adventure to go on? I would love to tour like all of Europe without my kids, just my husband, or maybe even like a girls' trip. I want to go to like France and England, which I've been to multiple times. I want to go to Italy. Honestly, I would love to go stay like a month in Greece and just like eat and drink wine and read and learn to fish and just be like one with the outdoors. But, that's a dream. But that would be an amazing adventure. And honestly, the thought of going with people sounds good, and the thought of going alone sounds pretty good too. I'm just outlining if you're wondering what I'm doing. Let's see. What is your favorite drink? My favorite drink. Well, it depends if we're talking about like regular beverages or alcoholic beverages. I'm not a big drinker, but I do like wine on occasion. I actually didn't drink for a very long time, like 12 years. But just recently, this past year, I started drinking wine every once in a while again. And I'm a pretty simple girl, or what some people like to call basic. I like Moscato. I like Riesling. I like, sangria. I like yummy, fruity white wine, but I don't drink like mixed drinks or anything like that. If you're talking about just regular everyday drinks, I drink coffee in the morning and then water for the rest of the day, and smoothies for breakfast. But I don't drink like, I don't know, orange juice or soda. We don't buy soda in my house at all. And I think for me that's just a personal thing. Like, I've had kidney stones before. I've had a kidney stone while pregnant, so I drink my little bit of coffee in the morning, and then I really don't drink anything else but water throughout the day. Sometimes I'll have sparkling water, but it's the kind that's just water. Like, it doesn't have any kind of artificial sweeteners or anything like that in it. It's just water. Anyways, so coffee, water, wine. Those are my favorite drinks because that's all I drink. What songs have you completely memorized? All songs? I'm weird. I'm the kind of person that has a fantastic memory with unnecessary information. Like, I know it sounds funny, but it's true. Like, I can remember, I don't know if anybody is a kid that was raised in the late 80s and early 90s, but there was a cartoon on like Disney Channel called Gummy Bears, as in the candy, but these are like actual bears, and I can still remember it. I can remember Disney songs. I can remember, you know, the Care Bears theme song from when I was a kid. I can remember commercial jingles that serve no purpose in my life. If I'm listening to regular music, I only have to listen to a song like 2 times to know it by heart. So, what songs have I completely memorized? Everything. Everything that I hear, I remember. It's like I have a photographic memory with unnecessary crap, but I can't remember like a person's name or like where I put my keys. I don't know what that says about me, but that's my answer. Um, let's see. Are you usually early or late? I am an early person. Always. Everywhere I'm going, I'm probably 10 minutes early. Unless I'm going to someone's house, like for a party or a barbecue or whatever, because showing up that early is rude. But if I'm going to a doctor's appointment, I'm like probably like 20 minutes early because going to the doctor makes me anxious. And if I if I'm going anywhere else, yeah, I'm at least 10 or 15 minutes early all the time. That's just me. That's just who I am. Never late. Never late. What pets did you have while growing up? I had a lot of different pets, variety of pets. I had fish. I had a really big sucker fish for a while. I had an iguana, which is funny because I'm doing a lizard page. My brother had snakes and other kinds of lizards and frogs. One time my brother had some feeder mice and his snake didn't eat them all. And I was like, oh, let me keep them. And for some reason, my mom let me keep them. I don't know why. But one morning, I woke up to the sound of a whole bunch. I mean, a whole bunch, you guys, of little tiny, high-pitched squeaking sounds. And I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck? And I took the blanket off of the cage because at night I always covered the mice to help keep them warm. And I took the blanket off the cage and there was baby mice, little baby feeder mice. And I don't know if you guys know anything about feeder mice, but they're tiny even when they're full grown. So these little babies were like the size of my nail, like that. And there was like, I don't even know, at least 6, I think. Yeah, at least 6. Maybe 5. I don't know. There was quite a few. Like a litter of like, if that's what's even called when it's mice, I don't know. So we called the pet store, and the pet store was like, what the heck? Bring them back in. And they took them. And I'm sure they got fed to something. But I was like, what am I supposed to do? I wanted to keep the feeder mice as pets, and I was just a kid, and I felt all happy and proud because I like saved their lives. But anyways, so I had feeder mice as a pet for a very short period of time. I had cats multiple times. I only had one dog. His name was Trevor. He was half German Shepherd, half Rottweiler. He was a big boy. He was really protective. He was beautiful, black and brown. Big dog. He got really big really fast. I loved him. We had to give him away because we were moving. It was really sad. I had some birds and I killed them. And I think that's about it. Fish. Oh, I had some rats also. Their names were Milo and Otis, like the movie Homeward Bound. If you're my age, you probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we had 2 rats. Mine was gray and my brother's was black. My brother's was Otis and mine was Milo. And my brother's died because he had respiratory issues. And mine lived for a very long time. He was big and fat and gross, and I loved him. Anyways, next question. What takes up too much of my time? Cleaning and laundry. It's like necessary evils. Like that's my whole answer. As a mom, you'd rather hang out with your kids or basically do anything else except laundry for the millionth time. Let's see. What are some small things that make your day better? That's a good one. I like watching YouTube videos. Not just ASMR videos, but I'll watch just about anything. I like makeup videos. I like self-help videos. I've been really into the law of attraction lately, so I'll watch law of attraction videos, or honestly I'll just watch something on Hulu or on Netflix that I've been wanting to watch. Every afternoon I love to make myself a cup of hot tea, like green tea or black tea. No matter what the temperature is outside, I'll make myself a cup of hot tea, usually decaf, so I don't get all jittery. And I will watch something. It's my way to decompress. Sometimes I'll have it with like a sweet treat, like, I don't know, a couple of Oreo cookies or something. But yeah, it's my way to just unplug and to take care of myself. I think everyone has to unplug, especially someone like me. I suffer from anxiety, so being able to be like, stop, that's enough, we're gonna have a timeout now, we're gonna take a few breaths and do something that is about me, for me, that I like to do. Some little break from reality for just a little bit. Sip your hot tea, watch a show that makes you smile, watch a video on YouTube that helps you learn something positive. That's kind of my thing that makes my day better. I do it every day. Let's see. Who has impressed you the most with what they've accomplished? That's my husband, hands down. He is so driven in his career and he takes such good care of us. I've never seen anyone get so many promotions as fast as him. If you want to talk about, the law of attraction, that man can draw anything into his life. He is a beautiful person. I am a very lucky woman. He impresses me every day. Every day. What would be your ideal way to spend the weekend? Ooh, I want to get like either a cabin in the woods when it's snowing, or like a little beach house, and just like either if I'm at the beach, just hang out outside all day, like never go in the house. And if I am at the mountains, I want to play in the snow, but then like go in and have cocoa and a fire and good books and music and food, and both of those sound like wonderful weekends. Again, with my family or without. Either way, it's fine by me. Both sound good. What's something you like to do the old-fashioned way? Um, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the dishes. And, actually like to wash dishes by hand. That's why I do a lot of dishwashing videos, if you guys have noticed. It's relaxing to me to watch people clean and do the dishes, but it's relaxing to me to be the one that's doing it as well. So, yeah, I would have to say the dishes by hand for sure. How often do you people watch? Almost every single time I'm in public. I love people watching. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Not even from like a judgmental, like mean place, but just because it's fun. It's amazing what people do when they don't know anyone's watching. It's really fun to watch people at a stoplight and to see what everyone's doing in their cars, and you can't really tell, are they talking to someone on speakerphone, are they talking to themselves, are they singing, which is what I'm usually doing in the car. But yeah, people watching is something that I do almost every time I'm in public. What is the best day on the calendar? That's hard. I like Sundays. Sundays is football. Sundays, if it's football season. Sunday is a day where you still get to relax because you know it's the weekend, but you also get to prepare for the week ahead, but like literally, but also mentally and emotionally. It's a good day for, you know, getting yourself ready, making sure the house is clean and all the chores are done and all the laundry's put away. And sometimes if it's been a long weekend, it's nice to get back to normal on Monday, and Sunday is the day before Monday, so I would say Sunday. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? England. About a 10-hour plane ride. England. We went there twice. Since my father-in-law has moved there. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'll go back any chance I get. What's the most heartwarming thing you've ever seen? Oh, there's a lot. I would have to say, when my daughter was born. It was a really long labor, and when the kid finally came out, my husband cried. I was too damn exhausted and stressed out, and just like I was already a mom, you know. I'd been in labor for like 22 hours, and I just so desperately wanted her to come out and to be born and to be fine, and for it to just be over. You know, because labor sucks and delivery sucks. But she came out and she's healthy and crying and beautiful, and he cried and I cried because he cried, and probably from exhaustion also. What could you give a 40-minute presentation on with no preparation at all? I could probably give a 40-minute presentation on what ASMR is. I could, from a more personal perspective, or like everyday life perspective, I could probably give a 40-minute presentation without any notes or anything, on potty training. I potty trained, hate to brag, but I actually potty trained both of my kids really, really quickly. within like 4 hours, my youngest, my son, was potty trained. My daughter, it was more like 8 hours until she got the hang of it. I'm not saying they didn't have accidents, but they got the gist of it very quickly. Like my son, my 2-year-old, he's never wet the bed. It's crazy. Part of that I think is me, and part of that I think is just my kids. They're smart and they got the hang of it, and I don't think that's me. What is something you think that everyone should do at least once in their lives? I would definitely say travel. Everyone should go somewhere at least once in their lives. Go somewhere that they've never been before. Go explore and try new things. See new places. Go somewhere that's like different from where you're actually from. I think that would be really good. Like if you just live in the suburbs like I do, go visit like a big city or an island or something like that. What's your dream car? I don't have one, honestly. I'm like not that kind of person. If it gets me from point A to point B, cool. I do have, I guess what you consider like a small SUV. I drive an Escape, so I don't think I could ever go back to like a Honda Civic because I'm too used to like a bigger car. What are you most looking forward to in the next 10 years? I want to be in a bigger, newer, more beautiful home, which is what we're saving up for now. Let's see. The best thing that's happened to me in the last week? Oh man. Just one thing? I think it was more than a week ago, but I recently hit 100 subscribers. That was pretty amazing. What else? I don't know. That's like the biggest thing that's happened to me lately. That's like an individual accomplishment. Let's see, what else? If all jobs had the same paid hours, what job would you like to have? I would like to still be a mom, but get paid. How different was your life 1 year ago? Honestly, not that much different. I didn't have this really cool hobby of making ASMR videos, but I definitely was a ASMR viewer. I lived in the same place. I drove the same car. I have made new friends, which have definitely enlightened my life in a very positive way. But everything else is kind of the same. What's the best way to start the day? With gratitude that you're alive, for starters, as simple as that sounds. And then I like to drink a glass of water before I drink coffee, because a lot of people don't realize that your body is kind of like dehydrated from being asleep all day, or all day, all night. And the first thing that you should put in your body is actually water, because it's thirsty. It's good for your brain and metabolism. What would you rate a 10 out of 10? The chips and salsa from Chili's and enchiladas in general. All enchiladas. What kind of art do you enjoy most? My daughter's. As corny as that sounds. One day I'll do a video that's just her artwork, you guys. Sorry, my camera's being dumb. She's a really good artist. I'm still scrolling. I'm scrolling right here, you guys, looking at pictures. What city would you like to live in the most? I don't know if I want to live there, but I've never been to New York City, so that's on my bucket list. I have a strong desire to color these flowers, so I'm gonna do that. Just a couple of them. Let's see. What's the best way a person can spend their time? I say doing anything that brings you joy and peace. Anything that makes you feel good. Whether it's coloring your son's book, like I am right now. Running or jogging or working or anything that brings you peace and joy. If it makes you smile, it can't be bad. If it makes you feel good on the inside and outside, then it's what you should be doing. It's the most relaxing place you've ever been. My bed, which I'm looking forward to going to very soon. What's the luckiest thing that's ever happened to you? Meeting my husband, for sure. There is a series of events that had to unfold exactly the way they did, or we never would have met, which is a story I'll tell in more detail at a later date. But yeah, my husband, that's the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me. What are you looking forward to in the coming months? That's easy. Eating. Just kidding. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. I'm looking forward to decorating. It's gonna be a lot of fun to put the tree up in just a few more days. And looking forward to Christmas. Looking forward to Disneyland with my kids for their birthday. They don't even know what's happening. Hold on, it's not in there right. There we go. And that's about it. Lots of fun stuff. There we go. One crayon did not want to go back in. Alright, I didn't finish, but I had a lot of fun, you guys. There's my lizards. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed listening to me answer some incredibly random questions about myself. If you'd like to see more daily ASMR videos from me, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I wanted to also let you guys know that on my Instagram channel, I'm starting to create little short 1-minute ASMR videos. If you need a little pick-me-up throughout the day, something short because you're at work or something and you don't want to get caught, you can check out my Instagram page as well. It's the same name as my YouTube channel here, Fragments of a Simple Life ASMR. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Bye.